Hello, everypony. It is Weird Alicorn. Today I'm going to be doing something very different. I'm going to be doing audio commentary for a show I like because I feel like it. um, so yeah, I'm still going to be doing like readings and stuff on my channel, guys. Don't worry about that. It's just that a lot of stuff happened with my last video that I was trying to make. A lot of stuff happened in production, and it kind of pissed me off a lot, and I kind of lost a lot of interest in doing those videos, but I was like, I want to get back into it, and um, I figured one way to just try to ease myself back into making videos and stuff is just to do an commentary or something. So I picked out this show today because I like this show. It is called Case Closed, or Detective Conan, whichever you like. I'm going to be watching the American dubbed version of this, and I'm just going to be watching however much I feel like today. I have a day off, so I was just going to sit back and relive old childhood memories of watching this show. So yeah, I'm going to start at episode 1 and just go for however long I feel like. So this may end up being a long video. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to watch along with me, I'll do like a countdown to let you know when I start the video. I think you can watch it for free on Funimation, but Funimation might have like what do you call it, ads or something on it. So we might get desynced if if an ad interrupts the video or whatever. But yeah, I'll be calling out like imagery and stuff as it appears on screen, just so if you get lost, you can maybe try to figure out where I am in the video. But anyway, yeah, go to your favorite streaming site or something, or download it, or be a pirate, whichever one you feel like. I have the video here, so I'm just gonna be watching it. And yeah, I'm gonna be just commentating over top of it. So if that sounds appealing to you guys, then stick around and watch. Sit that adorable ass down and watch some TV with me, or some anime, some animes. So yeah, I'm just gonna give a little background for this. I'm just gonna start the video. I'll talk as the video, uh, as the show goes on. So I'm going to do a countdown. Let you know right when it starts. Okay, here we go. Let me set it up real quick. Okay. So the first thing that should appear is like a little magnifying glass, and it says "case closed" on it. Like I said, I'm watching the American dubbed version of it, the English dub, because that I think this one's funnier. I don't know. I just remember it more fondly because I watched it as a kid on Adult Swim. Anyway, so here we go. I'm gonna do a countdown. Gonna do a 3, 2, 1, go, and on go, that's when I click start. So watch along with me if you feel like it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, Detective Conan, or Case Closed as it's known in the dub. Uh, Man, this is probably one of the first anime I watched that I really understood it as being like something from Japan, from Japanese. Oh man, this song though, so many memories just from hearing this song. Uh, they actually dubbed the song, which is kind of cool. They don't really do that too often anymore nowadays. Uh, they tend to just leave the the Japanese audio for like the songs and music in anime nowadays. But I like when they used to dub it, and it didn't always work. Usually sounded cheesy, but especially this song, it's very cheesy, but it has like a lot of heart to it, so I can't really hate it. So yeah, we see a guy, see the moon, see a guy creeping across, doing some crazy jumps, Assassin Creed style. Um, so yeah, I started watching this show when I want to say I must have been like 7 years old or something like that, or maybe even younger. So I've been watching this for like 20 years or something like that, or maybe probably less than that. But Something close to that. I've been watching it, and it's been on for probably 20 years actually. I think it started in '95. It probably got dubbed and brought over here in the early 2000s. So yeah, it's been around for a while. Um, it's a mystery show, so I'm into it. A lot of people think of it as like baby's first Sherlock Holmes. I like it a lot though. It has a lot of heart to it, so I can't hate on it. Um, oh man, these old Japanese animations, man. The mouth is just moving, the face isn't doing anything. Oh man, it was a simpler time back then. They've gotten much better with the animation nowadays. Oh man, you could actually see like the hairs and stuff that appear on the frames and stuff. Like they didn't brush off their hairs or whatever when they were filming it. It's funny. Yeah, but yeah, this is one of the first anime that I watched. I really remember it being an anime. I'd seen like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff when I was a kid, but I always thought of those as just cartoons. First time I saw this, I was just like, "Huh, this is different. This is different from the stuff that I've been watching. Whatever it was back then, Ed, Ed and Eddie and whatever stuff I watched back then, SpongeBob and all that." But yeah, I love these dubbed voices. The English cast is actually really good for this show. I like it a lot. I actually was looking up some of the voice actors on this show. I actually found out Troy Baker did some of the voices on the show, which is just funny to me. Uh, having what's his name, Joel from The Last of Us, doing some of these voices. I think he might be the old guy in the wheelchair in this scene. Maybe not. I don't know if he could do that voice. But yeah, we see Jimmy solving his first crime, or Shinichi, I think he's called in the Japanese. Shinichi Kudo, Jimmy Kudo. Oh shit. Give him that finger. Stop lying, bruh. There was this catchphrase. One truth prevails. I don't know what it is in the Japanese. I'm sure he has some catchphrase or something. But yeah. I love the inspector's voice too. And his mustache. This guy's all mad. Oh yeah. So yeah. Um started watching this when I was a young child. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to join the Black Parade. So yeah, I'd been watching this for many years. I just felt like watching it again from the beginning. Uh, I forget how many episodes are even in the show. It's a lot. It's been on for like 20 years. It's probably like 1,000 episodes or something of the show, something like that. An absurd amount. And it's kind of weird to see how the character designs kind of changed over the years. They look pretty much the same, but there's subtle differences for like the more modern version of the show. Oh yeah, I forgot. They give Dr. Agasa a German accent. It's silly, man. There's something about the mustaches in this show. They're so good. Oh shit, Rocketeer. There's anime tropes though. Oh yeah, and here we have I forget what his name is. Richard. Richard. That's it. Richard Moore and Rachel. Richard and Rachel. Oh, there's the kids. I forget what their names are in the English dub, but That's cool. I never really noticed they had them right there in the beginning. Man, the character designs in this show are so cool, but I don't think they really work especially well in animation. They probably look better in the comic though. What is she carrying? Oh, it's probably her she's into karate, I think. Oh, snap. That's so just VHS, man. I remember that. Watching VHS tapes. If you're a 90s kid, you would know. In any case. Oh man, the music in the show is so good. Like the saxophone and stuff. Ugh. Their ears look like donuts. It's kind of funny. Arthur Conan Doyle. Yeah, I got a whole book of the Sherlock Holmes stories. I haven't read all of it yet, but I've read a lot of it, or at least a couple stories. Like the last one I read was Sign of the Four. It was all right. It kind of had like a bullshit ending. I realized as I was reading Sherlock Holmes stuff, like a lot of Sherlock Holmes novels aren't really mysteries in the sense of like that you can figure them out. They're more like about Holmes just telling you how he solved it. Like there's no chance for you to solve it, but it's just like, nah, Holmes solved it. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, one real girlfriend. Man, music so good. What is up with Ron's hair or Rachel's hair? She's got like a cone. She's like a unicorn. All snap. Anime tropes. Why is it that like in every anime the guy has to like peek up the girl's skirt at some point? Like what the fuck, Japan? What's going on? Do we need that? Do we really need that? I'm not against it. I'm just like wondering why. Like what brought about that trend? Maybe it was like Gynax with all their booby flaps and stuff. Crazy boob physics going on in anime. Oh, and there's the kids. I think her name is Amy. I think they call her Amy in the dub. George and Mitchell or Mitch. Man, this is such limited animation. It's it's kind of cool to see like how they got around trying to bring out I'm trying to think of like the way a way to say it. The way they like made this animation back in the day so that they could get the most bang for their buck. Like it's very Spartan animation. Like a lot of time you just see their mouths moving. Like right here, his eyes and face aren't moving at all. It's just his mouth is flapping open and nobody else is moving. It's not even their eyes or anything. Look, she's like just stuck in this pose. It's kind of silly. Oh, okay, okay, sure. Has that ever happened in real life? Has wind ever been strong enough to actually do that? I've never seen that. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Why don't you get a new voice actor background character? I don't know. The the one girl, she kind of reminds me of Velma from Scooby Doo. The one with the glasses on. So I've heard, I mean, I've watched a lot of this show, but I've heard that recently he actually ended up confessing his love to Rachel at one point. So I'm anxious to see that episode. I've been waiting 20 years to see this shit. Why are they riding on the roller coaster? They never really made, like, not Jimmy and Rachel, but the dudes in black. That never made any sense to me. Like, why were they riding on the roller coaster to begin with? Like, what was the point? I know they were there to, like, find, like, they were there to do, like, a drug deal or something, but why ride the roller coaster? Doesn't really seem like something they'd be into. Oh, shit. Don't be coming at my mysteries, girl. I like that ominous crow in the foreground there. Something bad's gonna happen. I like how the guy's hat doesn't fly off even though he's on a roller coaster. Yeah, just a lot of things that don't make sense in this show. Oh snap. What was that? Oh man, this dub's great. Oh my god. His head turned into a pillar of light. He exploded from the inside. This dub, man. Yeah. I see his feet sticking out of the bag there. What, you couldn't cover up his feet? Really? Yeah, gentlemen. I'm about to solve this murder like I don't know, I couldn't think of a good analogy there. Play me off, someone. God, she looks so much like Velma. That chick. Oh, hold up. I'll point it out when it comes up on screen next. But that one girl, she looks so much like Velma. I wonder if that was like on purpose or something. Because I know there's a lot of references to other like mystery media in this show. I like how he says he'll give them the benefit of the doubt. That's not good police work at all. They totally could have killed that guy. Like you don't know, and you're letting one of the suspects solve the case for you. So yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't make sense in this show. How do you know that, Jimmy? How do you know that he's killed someone? You don't know that. He just gave you a stank eye, and now you're like, oh, he must have killed someone before. This must be like one of the few episodes that they solve two murders in, because the one at the beginning and then this one as well. Because usually it takes like 2 or 3 episodes for them to solve a mystery, doesn't it? This show's fucking long, man. It has a lot of filler, so like I wouldn't recommend it if you want something short and concise, then don't watch the show. If you want to watch a gazillion episodes, then maybe try it out. I mean, this shit is worse than Naruto, and Naruto had like 100 episodes of filler. The eyes, like the way that he draws the eyes, is so interesting. It's like they have a big highlight, and then they have like a little white spot in the middle, like a bar of white. It's weird. I've never seen anyone else draw eyes like that in anime or manga or whatever. All the faceless policemen. All snap. Lean over, slip that noose on, man. I like how he actually does it too. What if the car is started up by accident? Fucking choke out the inspector. All snap. The sound effects, man. Everything about this show just brings me back to my childhood. Like that saxophone, though. Oh, did you? That wasn't her. That wasn't her crying. That was That was She was a little scared. She'd never been on a roller coaster before. She had a little accident. I'm sorry. This is actually a really sad scene. I'm just like making fun of everything. That girl. That girl looks like Velma. That chick right next to her. She looks like Velma. Oh, look at that. Remember the foreshadowing in the beginning? Ha. What kind of pills are those? Sleeping pills, I guess. Play a soft saxophone. We're done here. Look at this amazing animation right here. Everyone's standing still. No one's moving. It might as well be a comic at this point. A motion comic. Oh, man. If I studied Japanese more thoroughly, I might be able to understand what those signs say in the background. I don't remember my hiragana or my katakana. All snap. He's going to go on the Tunnel of Love with his other pal. So if you don't know, guys, in Japanese culture, apparently snapping your shoelace or your shoelace breaking is a sign of bad luck. So, I mean, her whole lace just snapped off there. It's like it's like we didn't have enough money to pay for the lip flaps, so we had to do an inner monologue. Yeah, anime gets away with a lot by doing those inner monologues. They don't have to animate anything. They can just show a shocked expression and then a black void, and all we understand it as being in their heads or whatever. That's why you don't really see that too often in like Western media, or hardly ever in Western media. It's just not a thing that we do. We don't really do the inner monologue a lot. It's a nice attention to detail that they had the roller coaster in the background there. Naturally. It's not a surprise attack if you announced your presence before you actually hit them. God damn it. Hold on, we can't afford to shoot anyone. We're going to give him these pills of magical power and see what happens. I like how they just test it out. They don't even know if it's actually going to kill him or not. And yet later on they're shown as being like very clever bad guys. But they don't ever check if it actually kills him. Stupid. Stupid, I tell you. Man, his like face is bleeding and shit. I remember because he like shrinks back and forth like later on in the show, but they don't really show him bleeding like this. It doesn't look as painful. Oh, and I guess that's the end. Reversion by Funimation Productions. So yeah, I that was the first episode. I think there's a little bit after the ending theme, but I'm just gonna move on to the next episode. Like like Snoop Dogg. Ba da ba da ba. It's the motherfucking D O double G Snoop Dogg. That was the next episode, guys. That was the real next episode. So anyway, um, what are we running on here with this video? I might watch the next one. Uh, maybe I'll just split these up right here. So I'll be back with the next episode, and we'll continue watching. Until then, bye bye. So I am back with the next episode of Case Closed. Episode 2. Let's go, man. Alright, so episode 2. I don't know what it's called, but we're gonna play it. Just gonna go through, start playing this shit. So yeah, if you stuck around this long, you know how it works. I do a countdown, and on go, that's when I press start. So here we go. Episode 2. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, we get this. This is the first time we're going to see the opening theme because last time we didn't get to see it because they had that. Uh, what do they call it? They had a prologue or whatever. So you didn't actually get to see this animation the first time. Riding that skateboard, kicking soccer balls, running down hallways. Suddenly we're in a Picasso painting. I don't know. Oh man. It was the first new century in 100 years. Well, yeah. I mean, when else would a century? Whatever. So yeah, we see the detective boys or whatever they're called, the junior detective squad or whatever they call themselves. We see Rachel and him. I can't get over like all like the little fuzzies and stuff that are on the frame that they didn't bother to wipe off when they were putting this episode together. Kidnapped debutante, huh? Okay. I know, little boy. Smack me like a baseball. Okay. The police officer's eyes are just amazing me right now. They were like enormous. I think I already mentioned how much I like the what do you call it? The character designs in this show. Yeah, that's how my room looks right now, man. Just not even bothering. Ooh. He fucked off, man. He didn't care about you. It's raining, man. It's bad times. That's how you know it's bad times when it's raining. He fell over like a clumsy ox. I like this is the first time he notices that he's actually short. Well, you couldn't figure that out, genius detective. Sugar pills. Man, remember landlines? That was a thing back in the day. Now everyone just has cell phones. Also, he's drinking beer that literally just says beer. That's the brand. The brand is beer. Holy shit. Really? Jimmy. Oh man, that's gross. Do we really need to know that? It made you shrink, bruh. I love this voice for the doctor. He kind of reminds me of the doctor from the original Astro Boy or whatever. He has a similar design to him. I wonder if that was on purpose. Anyway, Jimmy's solving some kind of thing here. There goes the catchphrase. One truth prevails. Very interesting indeed, bruh. He talks about kitty stuff, and yet he was wearing the exact same suit like earlier in the first episode. Like with the bow tie and everything. Well, I guess he had like pants on instead of shorts, but still. It's also very convenient that he had those things around still. Like I threw away all my kids' stuff when I was growing up. I wouldn't be able to hook that up anymore, man. Run away, run away. Here we go. We got the Clark Kent syndrome, where as soon as he put on glasses, he's indistinguishable. Perfect disguise. I guess at least he has the benefit of being small, like that face. Ronpo Edogawa and Conan Doyle. So if you guys don't know, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is the author of Sherlock Holmes novels. He's the creator of Sherlock Holmes. And Rampo Edogawa, uh, let's see, he was like a mystery writer in Japan, and he actually he wrote this series, the main character of which was called Kogoro Ekichi, and the Japanese version of this show, Rachel's father, his name is Kogoro, so I think it's supposed to be a reference to that as well. So yeah, here we learn that he's going to be living with Rachel so he can find some leads to find the bad guys who did whatever to him. Nah, man. I do have a side bitch though. uh, hey, damn. Yeah, don't go telling anyone about that, especially yourself. She says a new little brother, and yet like she's had a little brother, but she doesn't. It's a weird it's a weird choice of words. Oh man, and here comes the best character. Man in Black. Why is Will Smith showing up in my anime? Tommy Lee Jones. Look how good that animation was for like half a second. Kogoro Mori, I believe his name is in the Japanese. And Ron Mori, that's her name. Her name is Ron. Not like RON, but RAN. Ron. I love that face. He is a master detective, man. Don't you know? Haven't you ever read Encyclopedia Brown? The Hardy Boys? Is it so unbelievable that a kid would know more than an adult? Suddenly, Batman appeared and kidnapped her. Okay, that's not Batman, but you know. It actually kind of looks like the Joker in that silhouette. Like killing joke Joker. He jumped away. So cartoony. Oh my god, okay. I know I said the voice actors were good. That was not a good voice actor right there. There's our first instance of having a kind of a shitty voice actor. Who is that dude? I know that voice. The guy with the black mustache. Jimmy knows what's up. See, the thing I like about this show is even though the mysteries can be kind of easy, or sometimes they can actually be kind of stupid and not make any sense at all, but the fact that you can actually figure them out like with the characters is something that's I always appreciate about this show. That you can actually figure out the mystery as you go along. Sometimes I've actually figured out the whole mystery without the show having to tell me. It's Scooby! Scooby Doo! Jumbo? That's not Jumbo, that's Scooby. Give him a Scooby snack. Over the Garden Wall, man. I love that show too. Is he? I mean, he probably should attack all these new strangers in his yard. So, I'm just going to go back in and. Oh, never mind. So yeah, if you've never seen this show before, this is how it usually goes down. Richard acts like an idiot. He can't figure out what's going on, and then Conan like gives him a hint, and then he figures it out. He looks like Luigi. No, not Luigi. What's the other? Wario. How could you do this to me, Mario? That title drop for real, brah. Oh, commercial break. Who, whose voice is doing that? Old. She's like an old lady. Why would she have that little, like that young voice? It doesn't make any sense. Two kidnappings? What a twist. If you don't come here soon, I'm be forced to play patty cake with her. I don't really want to. Get your money here. Now. It's not the cops, yeah. No, yeah, it's totally the cops. Yeah, man. I have nothing to say right now. Also, where did you get the map? I feel like we missed a scene there. All of a sudden he jumps on the dog, but like, I don't know. Anyway, he gave Scooby a Scooby snack, and now they're going off to find the kidnapper of incompetence. This guy's just drinking light beer, man. It's probably Coors Light. They'll know nothing about nothing. Gotta have that Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, that's clever. I actually know, like, cause I remember the solution to this mystery, and they actually kind of gave a bit of a hint there. It's clever. Man, this show, like, not for nothing, like, it is clever sometimes. Like, sometimes the mysteries are genuinely clever. That dog's face. Franklin Jr. Hyde Park. It's kind of funny because I think the whole town is called Baker, which is like a reference to Sherlock Holmes because he lives in, was it 222 B Baker Street in the books or whatever. I have a knife. Bite his face off, bruh. My name is Conan Adagawa. Also, why do you have the voice of like a 22-year-old when you're like 5? That's the real mystery here. Hit him with that soccer ball. I mean, that was a good kick. You just didn't have any power behind it. Luckily, we're going to find out uh, Ron's a bit of a badass in this episode. Or Rachel is a bit of a badass. Oh, yeah. Play that hero music. It's great. Scooby, you saved the day. Was his name Asshole? What did she call him? A sow? A sow, I guess. Oh, a sow, yeah. Yeah, you negligent father. Yeah, that was a pretty dumb move, man. Okay then. What was up with his tongue, man? That was weird. Fucking face. 2169. Rachel's so adorable. Best girl all years. I don't care. She's the best girl ever. It's up between her and Keiko from Yu Yu Hakusho. Anyway, that's the end of the second episode. I don't think I talked much in that episode. I was just enjoying it as I was watching. But yeah, second episode down. Maybe I'll continue on. We'll see. If so, I will see you in the next episode.